Hi, David Erdos back with a new poem. I don't wake every day thinking I'm going to make one of these, but they arrive and I follow and feel the need to share and create and share. So I hope that has resonance for you. This piece is about different forms of return and the effect that those returns have on us and on the society around us, and how effectively we absorb, reflect, consume, and who indeed should pay the cost for those returns. It mentions certain individuals, but the poem is intended, its aim and its agenda are intended in a more general way. Johnson 9, SPACEY 1, the rest of us, nothing. So B is having his 9th and 4th child with C, making the Prince of Pump superhuman. In falling from PM to X, the primed penis and proverbial prick prods on, nudging from the sidelines, dead keen to reclaim the stage and start spouting, spilling his spume on the front row, while those at the back wish him gone. And while the pen is a sword in a diligent hand, all he's written are lies, obfuscations, and plagiarized bluff. False or true? So raise your clan, cunt, in the wild, and do what lions do. Fuck in forests of either privilege or abandon. It matters not to me, or should you. But then we are so easily swayed as the current debates rush to ruin what used to be reason, and in days I've known, common sense. If we had that, we'd all know that we have no need of correctness, and that everyone would respect the same borders of line, land, and language, as opposed to the checkpoints constructed to cage our present tense. Even Kevin Spacey came back, cleared from sins which may or may not be forgotten. Certainly his skills as an actor spirit some form of return. But the man? Or should that not apply? As once the word is out, it starts screaming. Just like the Johnson Army's new soldier. Perhaps destiny itself has a plan to both betray and belie basic understanding. No one would have believed in my decade that anyone could make a minute last around Trump, so we lose not only 3 more years after 5, but must now bear the weight for how every second seems heavy. I wonder which form of revolution revives us. Or do we need a new Noah's battleship now to cruise across consciousness, land, and Atlantis-stained sea as it rises, cleansing sins in its hurry as a flurry of foam forms to bruise? For water can bite, in terms of cold, force, and fury, where even the strongest swimmer or ablest sailor, of course, starts to lose their hold on said course, which these days constantly changes. We all walk now on rope bridges, under which every road's a ravine, and where the pavement slabs burst with bugs. Able sailors too, across sewage. The frog-like Farage lips and licks them as he pisses and shits in our stream. Or babbling brook, as time and tide threaten labour, who continue to fail to live up to the notion of change, as they cut economy's cords, the left doing their best for right reasons. But now the I'm not all right Jack British credo could see them cold sentenced, when once more the door to number 10 is slammed shut. So who do we trust or believe? I've seen the death of my inspirations. So show me now, I beseech you, in this simple clarion call, something real, and not the lust for land in God's name, or the hard-on which harms all for power. We can't stop pricks penetrating, but we can still get them to understand how we feel. For it is not enough to make more when less is made of the worthy. It is not enough to cancel when what we should aim to do is restore. Give peace a chance. Too late, John. Even ebony and ivory needs retuning. All things have passed, George, and Ringo has Goodnight Vienna finally cleared the floor. Those 4 solo Beatles songs have been stained because of unnecessary death and division. We have, it seems, wandered, as Alan Moore said, too far from both the road and the way. So what do we convey? Chaos only, which now we call order. I call for Keir Dalia's 2001 Evolution and Kubrick's filmic Child. Hope's lost star, partly glimpsed as we wince through corrupt cloud for what's shining. It is not there in a newborn, unless, of course, Christ in comeback can wreck each new temple and, through water or wine, raise the bar. David Erdos, the 25th of May, 2025.